Over the years, San Jose National High School has been a home for motivated and driven learners. Guided with DepEd's mission, vision, and core values, the school, together with its fortified stakeholders, is incessantly doing its very best to provide learning among the students. It is along with this vein that it is passionate and committed in providing the best measures of educational services. Amid this pandemic COVID-19, San Jose National High School is in one to all initiatives of DepEd in providing education through its preferred learning modality, the distance learning through printed modules. Our plans in the time of COVID-19 are in place under the school's Learning Continuity Plan, consistent with activities settled on Learning Modality Course 1, which is responsive to decision-making, readiness, assistance, and monitoring. Our commitment is for the learners and parents. That is a promise that we are unbendable to its goals and support through innovation, resilience, and compassion, along with the government's targets of safe operations and learning, focused learning, learners' well-being and protection, reaching the marginalized learners, education financing, haniniusang pag-alagad sa edukalidad. As builders of learning, San Jose National High School aligns its processes of printed distance modular learning through its 5R model, which starts from its journey of resolve, resilience, return, reimagine, until reform. Resolve. As a center of information hub, the school ensures that amid pandemic, it safeguards the safety of parents, guests, and personnel by observing DepEd health minimum standards through hand washing, checking a body temperature, and stepping to disinfecting mat. Considering that this pandemic is difficult to predict, the school resolves through considering the safety and risks among parents and personnel. Resilience. As the school is not allowed to deliver instruction among its learners, it continues to be resilient through sustained conduct of orientation with parents to ensure that modules are answered properly by the learners. Not only that, it conducts mental and psychological support services to provide interventions in anxiety and stress brought by the situation. Return. The opening of classes might be challenging, but we allow our parents to go to school as our drop-off point area where they get the modules. For safety, we again ensure that every parent follows the health protocols. We have taken special steps as included in our plan, just like disinfecting the modules before it has to be given, preparing all the learning packets, and checking the returned modules and portfolio with completeness of activities. Reimagine. The pandemic COVID-19 has shifted us the way we work, but it is a high time to allow parents to be more creative and committed to their children as they help them in answering the modules. The school would like each parent to consider cooperation and alliance with teachers from time to time in addressing the concerns of modules through calls, texts, or even school visit. Reform. With this learning change that each parent has to experience, modules are not just only for receiving, reimagining, and returning, but we want all parents to address issues in how they can assist their children in answering the activities. We see this as a notable action since learners are far from teachers and not all parents can teach. With a high level of uncertainty of learning due to COVID-19, we believe that each parent must build on reform, emphasizing their efforts of getting the modules and calling the teachers in different forms. This is the process we want to rebound for learning due to pandemic COVID-19. San Jose National High School is working collaboratively to answer the demands of learning today. The battle for quality education is fought and won by teachers in their efforts for innovation, resilience, and compassion, and most especially to our parents as partners of modular learning.